What's up, everybody? So today we're going to go over Go High Level, what the elements are, how they work, different things the editor can do to edit a funnel. And I'm also going to show you how you can use a ClickFunnels funnel as like a template for you. So you can just download it and kind of recreate it to match whatever you are going to need here. So let's get into it. So when you go over to your sites and your funnels tab, this is where you're going to be. And we're going to do this one I have set up for an example for this. This is the funnel I used, but we're going to go through the editor here. And Go High Level has so many customizable options. There's so much you can do with this. It's so easy. It's like almost like a drag and drop type of deal. So let's just get into it. So actually, you know what we should do is let's go over what the whole thing looks like. Oh, I should have just hit the preview button. It's going to be kind of slow to load now, but what I'll do is I'll show you what it looks like as a finished product, and then I'll show you in the editor here, like how I created it, what you can do, and things like that. So let's preview it. So here's just a little demonstration funnel, right? When it's done, you got a little image, you got a colorful background. There's a button they can click on that, and it's going to pop up with emails and stuff so they can opt in for. Again, you can put like a little video thing here, same thing, click on that, it'll pop up your opt-in form. Scrolling down a little bit more, talk about myself, a little bit about business, what I've done. Another button there. A little bit more you get with it. Some testimonials here, different customizable things here. Again, another button. And FAQ, it's pretty intuitive. You can click on it, things will drop down, all that good stuff like that. So that's kind of what the finished product looks like. So let's go back in the editor here. So there's little blocks, and the way I have it set up is the green is a section. If I can get it to hover over here, the blue is a column, orange is rows, and then that's where you put different things in there. So if I wanted to add something here, right, you can just drag it. I can hit the plus button and I can drag things over. Again, like here, this is just an image element. So if I'm in this block here, you can scroll down and look for it, right? Image slider, image, video, FAQ. You could just type it in here, image, right? And I'm going to add another image, put it over that one. Scroll over here, and then you can go into your folders of different things here. So all these different ones here, I could just pick something, but we're not, I don't want to mess this up here. So again, like I said, so you got the blue is the columns, then we got different rows or element boxes. And you can move it up or down. So these little arrows here, right? I could drop this down, and now it's under here. Move it back up. You could trash it. All right, you get just delete the whole thing. You can copy it. If I clone it, it's going to put another one right here. Let's say I want to add something in between these two. Just click the plus button, and then it'll go up here. What do you want to add? Headline, subheadline, paragraph, a form, a button, like all these different things you can add here, right? Let's just add a headline, for example, right? We're going to say, like, this is a headline or whatever, right? So that's just how easy it is. You just click and it adds it right there. You can highlight just a portion of it. You can underline it. You can bold it. You don't have to change everything. You can change the color on the text, right? Different text. So see how it says underline text color? I have it orange. So if you underline just a portion of this, it's going to be orange. If I put a link in here, it's going to be blue. Otherwise, I just have everything as white. So here's the button, right? So if we go down to this section here, this row has two columns. You got one here and one here. And the only reason I do that way, this is actually invisible. If you go back to it, let's scroll up to the top. You see there's not a little box here like it is in the editor. I did that just because I like the way it looks. Instead of putting this centered or trying to move it over, just put the two and now it's over here. It makes it bounce when you hover over it, right? So let's click on it and see those options there. So click on the text here. That's where you can change this top one. So if I got rid of it here, look, it just disappears. And then the subtext, the little text down here, same thing, see? It'll edit it there. There you go. Now, what are the options? When someone clicks this, what happens? That's where you go under button actions. And for me, I just have it open your pop-up. But you could have it send to a different website, hide elements, show elements, scroll, skip, call, SMS, like all these different options you can do here with the button. They have different themes, so presets, you can change the colors and things, and all that good stuff there. So scrolling down here, see the green? Here's a whole nother section. Put another couple columns here. This is a subheading, so you can have the different kind of text here. You can add shadow, no shadow around the text. Oh, let me click on it again here. You can move the alignment, move it around. This is not moving too much, but there's that. You can change the font size. It's too big. Let's back up, do the undo, because I don't remember what size I had it at. There you go. Custom font. Choose the font family down here, all these different ones, or you could select, type in something if you know what you want. What else we got? Again, changing different colors for different text. Padding with the margins, that's where you can move it up or down. So let's say I wanted to drop it down a little bit, you add some padding there. If I wanted to bring it up higher, you can go negative. Let's put it back, or hit the reset button. There you go. Another subheading here. This one is just an image, so it looks like a video, but I have it as an image, so that way, when they click on it, it opens your pop-up, see? You got the image here, click on Open Pop-up. Scroll down a little bit more, and again, see different columns. That just helps me, like, spacing things, put it where I want it. Because again, like I said, I could do this padding here and, like, slide it over, but it doesn't move too much. You see what I'm saying? So, adding these other columns really helps. Makes it a little bit easier. Go down the next section. Again, another row, one column. It's just kind of like blocks on top of blocks. Here I have these two here. Space this over, adding the second column just because it makes it easier. But I could even drag and drop it this way. I could scoot this over some here, over here, just kind of wherever you want it. Let's hit the undo. Put it back where I had it. There you go. Scrolling down, I got a background set on this section here, so you see how I'm scrolling and it doesn't move, but this does. So I forgot what that's called. Let's go back to it. I think it's parallax or something. There's the section. Okay, got the image. Yeah, see, full center parallax. And so what that does is it makes that stay still, keeps your background the same, but you can keep scrolling on other things. I could change it to different things like full center, and that will move the entire thing that way. So now I can scroll, you see more of the image that way. You can do no repeat. I mean, there's different things. So for me, I like the parallax because I like it where it doesn't move. And your stuff just kind of hovers over it. Again, another image here, some more headline, and I just change the size of the font, change the type of the font, bolding it. So I know this is all kind of boring for you guys, and I'm sure it is. It's kind of one of the best ways to learn this is to just kind of play with it. That's really the best way, but I just want to show you some different settings and things that I have that I'm using. Again, see two columns, and I got the picture over here, headline over here. So it's just so customizable. You can have different things in different sizes and areas. I can drag and drop this over here, change the size, put it where I want it inside there. Mess that up. Let's undo that. And just see different things you can do with it. Images. So again, this button, same thing. You can change the little logo on the side here. So this one is a chevron, right? So I could change it to this little like yin yang thing. I could change it to YouTube. I mean, they have all these different little icons you can put it as. So change the text. Oops, didn't do that again. Change the color. I have it as white, but you could change the color there. Make the whole thing there. Again, we went over the padding. You can move it, changing the text, and I have it set as pop-up. So I think I have them all kind of the same. Again, here's another section, got a different color on the background, different words here. Now we're getting down to this little section I built to have different testimonials, right? So here is another column, and then I added these images. So you do the column here, and you can add, see the little shadow there. You can add an image to it, which is what we've got. You can change the alignment, spacing, all that stuff there. So I just have 3 different little columns here, then added the image and moved it up a little bit outside the column. I think I changed the padding on that. Yeah, so see -100, which brought it up. And just so they're at like different heights. Just kind of a little customizable how I liked it. This one's an oval rather than a circle, so you can just do different things with it here. Again, another button, and then down at the FAQ. So here in this section here, we added an element, was the FAQ right here. So whenever we clicked on the plus earlier, remember, see all these different things you can do here, form, FAQ right here. And then you can customize it. So list item 1, that's going to be your first one here. So and you can type in whatever you want. Hey, this is list item 1, right? Or whatever you want to call it and do that. And you can add an image if you want. You can add a title to it. Let's get rid of that. Now, another thing you want to consider is that's all on the desktop. You also have to make sure it's mobile optimized and friendly because not everything's going to look the same. Now, I did this just to make sure, so you'll see a little bit differences here. With the image, it kind of only covers here rather than that gray background like I had before. But I thought it looked pretty good just having kind of the water here, right? So, and you scroll down here a little bit more, and then I've got different images on this because it's smaller, it's vertical, right? So this is just a little collage I made in Canva, right? So again, this is the image element, but I made a little collage and added to it. Keep scrolling down. It's almost all the same, but you just got to make sure the spacing and the sizing and everything is proper for us. Changing the font size a little bit so it fits on here and it doesn't look weird. You know, a different image on this one just because it looked better than what I had before. It's easier to read on the phone, so that's why it's just white here. Um, when I had all those stars and the purple, it just kind of was harder to read on the phone. So like I said, you got to consider the color, the image, the size, the spacing, all the stuff when you're going from desktop to mobile. So make sure that everything's functional there. Make sure you got the images for everything you want. Again, same thing. I've still got testimonials with images and the text. So almost basically the same, but just resize it to make it fit better. So again, like I said, you just need to consider mobile and desktop. Now let's go over if you didn't want to start from scratch and you needed to have like a basic, not basic, but you wanted to have a template. You found one funnel that you know that's converting really well, and but it's ClickFunnels funnel, and you just want to kind of like model it, not copy it, but model it. So let's say we're going to start a new one. So go back to your funnels, hit new funnel, create from blank. Let's name your awesome funnel. We'll do click funnels test, or we'll call it demo. Whatever, I can delete it after if I don't care. But we're going to create it. And once that loads, I'll show you the next steps. So add a new step, name for the page, demo 2, because I think I already have a demo, demo home, and see, import from ClickFunnels. So the way you want to do that, you can go to Google and type in site, put the little parentheses, clickfunnels.com, and then you're going to want to put the profession or what you're looking for, right? So my example is massage therapy. So we're going to do, look, here you go, clickfunnels.com, whatever. So let's open this one here in a new tab. And what you want to do is you want to copy that URL. Go back into here and you're going to paste it in front of this page that belongs to me or whatever. Hit create funnel step. And sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Most likely, since I'm doing this video, it's probably going to be kind of slow, but, you know, we'll see what happens. But basically, you see it's doing a little spinning. What it's doing is it's building that funnel. Look, that was actually kind of fast too. So here it is. We're going to see this funnel. And within, what was that, 30 seconds maybe or less, we've got an exact replica of that funnel. Now, going from ClickFunnels to Go High Level, some things might be a little off, like the spacing and things like that. So, like I said, you're going to just use this as a template. But look at that, everything is here, and I can just go in and change my wording, these are testimonials, so go in and change the testimonials. Changing looks like about the guy, so change your wording, change your imaging, but you have a template. So say this works, you can say like, look at all these testimonials they've got, a little bit more about Carrie, so all different stuff, and it's just the exact replica. You can see it here. Look, all these different buttons, the words, video, everything. It's all copied and the same. Okay, see how these slide up? That may have not copied over, but you could definitely do that and go high level if you want. You just got to play around with it. And so, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, just play around with it and learn what you like, what you want to do, what you can do. Uh, what was I showing? Here's pop-up settings. They don't have any pop-up settings, so I can't show you on this one. Let's go back to mine. I don't care if it saves or not. So remember I was showing you the pop-up settings? That's going to be what happens when they click this button. I forgot to show you that, so let's go back to it here. Um, go back to my funnel that I was going to demo here video. So going back to editing it. I have another video that shows you about the forms, so be sure to go check that out. But if you're going to do the pop-up settings, that's going to be here. So see, I've got the form added. So let's say we didn't have it. Pop-up settings. So let's say you didn't have anything here, so we'd have to add this element. So we need to add a form, and you're going to choose which form you have. Now for me, we're going to say this is the one I had, and you see, and you can't edit it here. You have to go to a different section in the forms, and I went over that before, but like I said, that's where you do it. For pop-up, it's just that blank plus, like we saw on this one. Oh, I got it pulled away, but and that's where you can add it. Added a headline here. Here's the form. That's it. So you guys just get out there, start playing around with it. That's the best thing you can do to learn how to customize it. Like I said, there's so many opportunities you can do with this, and uh, just collecting lead information and using this amazing tool to just build your business. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.